Hello, happy Saturday, and welcome back. Continuing with my Disney animated movie reviews, and this time I'm going into Sword in the Stone, one of the most underrated in my book. So, what I love about this movie is the tale of King Arthur, how he becomes King Arthur, and that is really well done in my book. And let me tell you, the things about this movie that are very entertaining is the Merlin and Archimedes, the owl. I mean, they really do carry the movie. And I'm not going to lie, they do. They do carry a majority of that movie, but they're entertaining. And I love that about this movie. Two characters. I mean, I also love the chemistry with Arthur and Merlin as well. And even Archimedes and Arthur as well. I mean, my favorite moments in that film were around when Merlin does both the transformation of fish and the squirrels. I mean, that was just so entertaining. I mean, let me tell you. I mean, the squirrel one, something because, of course, Arthur Squirrel first gets hit on basically by the female squirrel because apparently it's mating season. And Merlin doesn't want to do anything to break it up until, of course, then all of a sudden he's the one getting hit on by a bigger one. Female squirrel. And let me tell you, then he's like, oh no. And then, yeah, pretty much, yeah, I think he realizes where Arthur's coming from, where he's just not comfortable with being flirted on, basically. So, yes, lesson learned there from Merlin. It's not everyone's necessarily cut out for it. And Arthur was still young, and boy, kind of early for him. So, I get it. I get it, totally. Now, the fish moments were something too, because you got a frog irritating the hell out of Arthur. And then, of course, avoiding that big fish at the end, right there, to the point where Archimedes had to save him. And even though Archimedes tried to make up a fake story saying "No, I was gonna eat him. That's my favorite fish." I always like Archimedes' stubbornness and honoriness. I mean, it's just hilarious. And I love the moment too where Merlin's trying to prove that man will fly, and then of course he gets caught in the beard, and Archimedes just starts laughing himself, really almost laughing himself to death. That was just hilarious. And Merlin's all mad, man will fly. I've seen it. Oh my goodness. And then of course, I love the magic that Merlin pulls on Sir Kay and Sir Ector. And of course, especially when doing the dishes. I thought that was great. And the woman's like, it's bewitched. So yeah, Merlin is great. And I love how Sir Kay and Sir Ector get there. Especially with using Sir Kay's head as a mop. Because he was the bigger douche compared to Sir Ector. Because, yeah, he's like, why should I have to deal with this? I mean, seriously. He's got attitude. And, of course, the whole pulling the sword out of the stone was great, too. And, of course, let's see that miracle. And then everyone's, all trying, even, a bunch of people are trying to pull it out and it don't work. That is something. It proves the sword is only for the chosen one. Why can't you get that through your heads, people? So let me tell you, yeah. So Arthur gets his reward at the end. And let me tell you, the music's great too. Absolutely love how Arthur also escapes that wolf that keeps trying to attack him. And close calls, even a squirrel, that female squirrel, defends him. I mean, and saves him. So let me tell you, Don't ever be afraid to say a woman was nice enough to save your life. Let me tell you, it's worth it. So yeah, that's my take on Sword in the Stone. Timeless classic in my book. I grew up with it as a kid, and I still enjoy it to this day. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, comment down below. Tell me your thoughts on Sword in the Stone. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back again soon.